Okay, so in this video, we are going to discuss about the periodic table, the basic features and the properties of periodic table for very simple understanding. So let's move on to the first slide. Okay, so this is how a periodic table looks. It has like many groups, columns, periods, elements, maybe metals, non-metals, etc. And we are going to split that into sections, maybe into four sections to discuss them individually. Okay, so what is a periodic table? Periodic table is an arrangement of chemical elements in the form of a table to reveal their pattern of properties. It means after certain intervals or maybe in periods or groups, the properties of elements they do repeat. And this arrangement is based on the order of increasing their atomic number. So the elements having less atomic number will be at the top of the table, and those having higher atomic masses or higher atomic numbers will be at the bottom of the periodic table. So arrangement basis है increasing atomic number, and atomic number is the number of protons in the nucleus. Okay, so this periodic table was developed by Henry Moseley in 1913. Basically, this is the modern version of the periodic table. Before this table, there was another periodic table which was based on the work of Mendeleev. Maybe you have heard about that. So this is Mendeleev versus Moseley's periodic table. Basis, so Mendeleev organized these elements on the basis of their atomic mass, and Mendeleev and Moseley, he arranged this table on the basis of atomic number. Mistakes, some elements were in the wrong order, but in Moseley's periodic table, these mistakes were fixed and the position of the elements were made more accurate. Usually, Mendeleev periodic table is outdated, it's not used today, and Moseley, his periodic table is what we are going to discuss in the upcoming slides. Basic features of periodic table. There are many features associated with the periodic table, but in this video, I'm going to discuss only the four basic features: elements, blocks, periods, and groups. There are 118 known elements. Known means their properties are almost maybe 100% discovered or maybe 80 to 90% discovered, and they are known, either they are natural or they are man-made, but till date they are 118, and the capacity is to add more. Blocks, there are four blocks: SPDF, periods. So periods are the horizontal lines in the periodic table, and there are seven horizontal lines in the periodic table, which are regarded as periods. Groups, the vertical columns like this, the towers, these are called the groups, and there are 18 groups in the periodic table. Elements in the periodic table. 118 elements of the periodic table are classified as metals, non-metals, and metalloids. As you can see here, the classification is based on whether it's a metal, non-metal, or metalloid. So here, all these red, these are the metals. These include the alkali metals, alkaline earth metals, and transition metals. And this is the ladder line which separate the metals from the non-metals. And along this ladder line, you have metalloids like boron, silicon, germanium, arsenic, antimony, tellurium. All of these are the metalloids. And here we have non-metals. All these blue along with hydrogen, they are non-metals. They possess the property of non-metals. Periods. There are seven periods in the periodic table which are represented as horizontal rows like this. Period 1, period 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. The 6 and 7 are the longest periods, and they are extended down in the periodic table. And the period number 1 is the shortest period. It only has helium and hydrogen. But it's important to note that elements in a period have different chemical properties. It means this element here will have properties different than this element here. Chemical properties are different. This is an overview of the periods. The first period contains hydrogen and helium. The second period contains elements from lithium to neon. The third period contains elements from sodium to argon. Period fourth, potassium to krypton, and then you have so on, all these periods, and the first and the last element. Groups. The vertical columns, these towers are called groups. Vertical columns are called groups and they may be classified into two ways. IUPAC is responsible for grouping or categorizing these elements into groups. First of all, there was an subgroups arrangement, subgroup A, subgroup B. As you can see here, the subgroup B, it contains all the transition metals or the transition elements, and the subgroup A, it contains the you see the all the normal elements or all the non-transition elements. But then IUPAC again organized or modified the arrangement of the elements from 1 to 18 groups. Now in the 18 group arrangement you have like 1 2 3 4 5 6 17, 18 groups, straight 18 groups. Blocks. The four blocks are arranged S, P, D, F. As you can see here, this is S, this is P block, this is D block, and F block. And why do we call these as S, P, D, and F block elements? Based on the valence shell electron. So if the valence shell electron is in the S block, it means it is an S block element. As we can see that sodium, its atomic number is 11, its configuration is 2, 8, and 1. So the valence electron enters into the S subshell. That's why it is termed as S block element. In the same way, if the valence electron is in the p subshell, as we can see in case of carbon, atomic number of carbon is 6, 1s2, 2s2, and 2p2. So the valence electrons enter the p subshell. That's why they are termed as p block elements. And the same goes for transition metals here and the lanthanides and actinides over here. For your convenience, for your better understanding, you must memorize these 12 atomic number. Let's say this is hydrogen, it has atomic number 1 and the chemical symbol H. Helium, it has atomic number 2. Lithium, 3. Nitrogen, atomic number 7. And 8 is the atomic number for oxygen. If you memorize these 12 atomic numbers, it will be easier for you to handle various properties or configurations regarding the periodic table. It will be a very easy and basic like step for you. Okay, so here's the question for your brainstorming. Why chemical properties are same in the groups and different in the periods? Do let me know its answer in the comment section. And if you need any guidance or any elaboration regarding any of the concepts of the periodic table, do let me know in the comment section below. Thank you.